You know, every single night, as the world finally quiets down, a unique opportunity opens up. It's a moment of really profound potential, but honestly, most of us just sleep right through it. So let's explore how you can use that quiet moment to gently begin reshaping your reality. Now, this isn't some literal door, of course. It's a state of mind. It's that wonderfully drowsy, sacred space right between being fully awake and falling completely asleep. In that state, the logical mind, it softens its grip. It stops controlling everything. And a different kind of awareness starts to emerge. It's a moment of pure possibility. And this isn't a new idea. For centuries, wise traditions have taught that when you enter this state with a clear intention, you're doing something powerful. You're not just daydreaming. You are impressing a vision, not onto your fleeting thoughts, but into the deep, fertile soil of your subconscious mind. You are planting a seed.
So to really get why this time is so powerful, we have to understand that we're all operating with two very different minds as we move through our day and into our night. Think about it. During the day, we're run by the logical mind. It's the analytical part of us. It questions everything, it has doubts, it wants proof, and it often resists new ideas. But then, as we start to drift off to sleep, that mind relaxes. It gets quiet, and in its place, our deeper, subconscious mind awakens. This mind is totally different. It's open, it's receptive. It doesn't argue, it just accepts. And its language, well, it's not logic. Its language is images, symbols, and most importantly, feelings. And this points to a really fundamental truth. Every great invention, every piece of art, every significant change in your own life, it all began as a sustained image held inside the mind. Before anything can show up in your outer world, it has to first be held as a real possibility within. So the natural question is, how do we actually do this? How do we consciously engage with this deeper mind? Well, the good news is it's not about force or struggle. It's actually about a very simple, gentle ritual, one you can start tonight. The ritual itself couldn't be simpler. First, just create some stillness, turn things off. Then, let your body relax. Take a few slow, deep breaths. Let the day's tension just melt away. And then, you gently bring to mind the vision of the life you want. But here's the crucial part. You don't just see it as a distant dream. You have to feel it as if it's your present reality. You see, the subconscious mind responds to feeling. So if your vision is about success, don't just picture it. What does accomplishment actually feel like in your body? Feel that quiet confidence. If it's love you desire, feel the warmth of connection in your heart, right now. If you're seeking freedom, embody that deep sense of peace. Just ask yourself, who would I be if this were already true? And then feel that, now. And I want to be really clear about this. This isn't about straining or forcing a picture into your head. It's much softer than that. It's an act of gentle allowance. You're just stepping into a reality that already exists as a possibility within you, and then just resting there as you drift off to sleep. Now, when you do this, something really beautiful starts to happen. You're essentially building a bridge between your inner vision and your outer world. And you're doing it with a principle that's far more powerful than sheer force. As you fall asleep, holding that feeling, holding that vision, it slips right past the gatekeeper, that logical mind, and it's accepted completely by the subconscious. It's exactly like planting a seed in the most fertile soil you can imagine. And once you plant it, you don't have to worry about it. You just trust the process. And the amazing part is that while you're sleeping, the work continues. Your mind, in its incredible wisdom, begins to quietly reorganize your thoughts, your perceptions, your beliefs, all to match the new blueprint that you've given it. It's this slow, subtle, silent alignment happening within you. This really gets to the heart of the matter. We spend so much of our waking life pushing, striving, and trying to force things to happen. But what if the most profound changes don't come from force at all? What if they come from simply aligning our inner world with what we wish to experience? And when this inner alignment begins to take hold, the outer world starts to respond. You might wake up with a new idea that just feels right. An unexpected opportunity might land in your inbox. A path you never even considered suddenly feels obvious. And these aren't just random coincidences. They are the natural unfolding of the seed that you planted. So all of this, it comes together as a simple invitation. An invitation for you, starting as soon as tonight. Tonight, I invite you to not just fall into sleep, but to intentionally walk through that quiet doorway. Let your mind settle. Gently call up the vision of the life that is calling to you, and just for a few moments, feel it as if it's already your story. And then, when you wake up tomorrow,
Just notice. The world outside probably won't have changed overnight, but pay attention to your inner world. You might find a subtle shift in how you feel, in your perspective, a new sense of quiet knowing. That's it. That's the first sign of change. And this leads us to a final question to reflect on. What if that small internal feeling of peace or of confidence or love, what if it isn't insignificant at all? What if it's actually the very first and most important step in creating an entirely new reality? Because in the end, that's the timeless truth. Every great transformation, every masterpiece ever created, every new beginning in history, it all starts in exactly the same way, quietly, invisibly, as a vision held in the mind.